is that people are overusing products. Too many products. Too many. Most of you need a 12-step program for all of the products you have. Beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new, welcome. My name is Cody Montarbo, the founder of Montarbo Skincare. Always here to help you have the most healthy, glowing, and gorgeous skin. And in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about why maybe you have a lot of congestion in your skin and you can't seem to get rid of the congestion, the acne, and the blackheads, even if you're using salicylic acid and benzoyl peroxide and retin-A and everything else. So this is a consistent thing that I see with my clients. A gentleman even today was doing all of the right things, all of the things his doctor told him. Benzoyl peroxide, retin-A, the wash, the moisture, the cleanser, all of it. And he's been doing that regimen for about 2 years and his skin is not better. And in fact, his skin is very red and it's sensitized and it's irritated. There's congestion that is trapped below his skin. And he's super confused, and you know, it is confusing, and more than anything, it's not just confusing, it's like frustrating, right? When you're doing all of the right things, you're reading all the blogs that have all the right recommendations, or a doctor gives you a prescription, and you're doing everything you possibly can to help your skin with congestion and acne, and you're still breaking out, and it's just like super frustrating. So this is what I'm noticing and seeing. So first of all, the first thing you need to know is that what might work for me might not work for you, and what might work for Sally might not work for you either. And you need to learn how to be your own skin therapist, because it's your skin. You know yourself, and I think some of you don't give yourself enough credit for knowing yourself. And as much as I love you guys and I love the feedback that I'm helpful and informative and all that stuff, that's great. But that still is not going to help you when you're having breakout and you're trying to figure out your skin on your own, because you're not with me constantly. I can't wake you up every day and tell you what ingredient to use. So I'm just trying to tell you that so that you empower yourself more, so that you take all of our information, all of these beauty gurus or whatever you want to call us, you know, people online or experts or whatever. You can take our information, but really you need to figure out what perfect formula and skincare ingredients work for you, okay? And the way that you do that is you start to really check in with yourself. When you put something on your skin, you feel like there's a horrible reaction. Instead of continuing to use that, trust yourself to know, this isn't working for me. It's not resonating with my skin. I'm having too much of a reaction. And I think a lot of people just think that because they're using all of the right ingredients that their skin should get better, but the problem I see is people are using the ingredients incorrectly. And I know why, because there's so much information out there. One person says P, another person like me says 2 P size amount. So you never know, you know, and so you just need to kind of figure it out on your own. But here's the thing I'm seeing is that people are overusing products. Too many products. Too many. Most of you need a 12-step program for all of the products you have. I mean, if you're putting on 10 or more products, do whatever is your thing. That's by all means. If you love putting 20 things, and I've done that too, you know, on your face, 10, 20 things, by all means. But the reason I see people have such terrible congestion and acne that won't go away is, listen, by the time most girls leave the house in the morning, they've already put probably 100 chemicals on their face, from their cleanser, from their moisturizers, their face serums, their makeup, their concealer, their primer, all of those. If you were to add up all those ingredients before you left the house, you've already probably put quite a few chemicals and things that really don't, you know, the skin was never really meant to have all of these things on it. And so I just think people are overusing products. One product I see, I think is a culprit, I've just noticed, is silicone. A lot of silicone, there's a lot of silicone in products now because it has a nice slippery feel to it, and people are obsessed with how things feel on their skin. So companies put silicone in like everything, which is dimethicone. And dimethicone is generally able to have the oil pass through it, but if you're using tons of primer and your moisturizer has it in there, I think it can be an issue. And the next thing I think is makeup. I get it, I did makeup for years, but when you're packing makeup on your skin and you have acne and congestion, you can almost guarantee you're going to continue to get congestion in your skin. And I don't care if there's salicylic acid in your concealer or your makeup. You have to think about it. Really, is that salicylic acid concentrated enough to really help with inflammation and bacteria? Maybe. I think, honestly, in my opinion, they're just putting that on the bottle so that you think, oh yeah, I'm putting makeup on my skin, which I really probably shouldn't be putting too much makeup on my skin, but it has salicylic acid in there, so it probably can't hurt. It's going to help my acne. No, it doesn't work like that. Like, you need the active agent on your skin alone, not in there. Of course, I don't think it will hurt, but I just don't think that it helps because it falsely misleads people into believing that the makeup that they're putting on their skin is helping their acne because it says it has salicylic acid in there. So that's something I would just really, really look into. And the next thing is that people are sensitizing their skin by using too many things, and their skin becomes red, irritated, dry, and dehydrated, and it starts to take on this red tone to it, and that's what we call sensitized skin. Sensitized skin happens from the wrong use of products and using them the wrong way and too much. And it's not your fault. No one is sitting here really showing people how they use products. I think I need to maybe start doing videos like that of like how much to put, how to put it on, when to put it on. If you guys want that kind of information, let me know below this video. But it's just that people are sensitizing their skin because they're doing the brush, they're doing a scrub, they put retin-A, glycolic, epiduo, differin, all of this stuff, and your skin is like, girl, please, I can't handle all that. You know, the way I tell my clients is this, is like, imagine that your face is your newborn baby. Would you put all that stuff on your newborn baby? Well, then why the hell are you doing that to your face? People are just putting way too much and they're being too aggressive, and a lot of it is, it's not your fault. People are doing this because I think the industry is making you guys kind of like obsessed with aging so much or your acne so much that it's such a bad thing that you need this product and then this product and now you need the 18 steps. It's not that complicated, my loves. It's really not. Keep it simple. Use less products. If you're having acne congestion now that's not going away, or pimples and blackheads, it's just not going away, you've been on all the medications, the first thing to do is to start to minimize the amount of products. The second thing you need to start doing is flooding your skin with good hydration with either a moisture mask or a really good clean moisturizer. The more hydrated your skin is, the less likely it's going to react, the less likely it's going to become sensitized skin, and the less likely it's going to become dehydrated. When your skin is dehydrated, think of it as a raisin that's already dried up, and then you're going to put like benzoyl peroxide in there. It's not going to soak that in. Okay, it needs to be a plump like plum, hydrated, and then when you put it on there, it's because the cells are filled up with hydration and water. It's one, less likely to cause irritation. It's more likely to pull it deeper into the skin instead of being dehydrated, and it almost is like blocking it out of the skin. So I really think that people need, especially with congestion, need a little bit more hydration from a moisturizer in their skin or a moisture mask. And the next thing is, if your skin is getting all of that kind of red irritation and it's so congested, then you may need to go see a professional and get some of that gunk out of your skin. So find somebody on Yelp or whatever, wherever you live, do some research to maybe just get a facial, whether that's an acne facial or a calming facial, and to try to maybe like baby that skin a little bit so that you'll have a little bit better luck with the ingredients that you're using. And I'll leave you with this. You know, a lot of people are seeming like they think that everybody needs to exfoliate now. Everybody's obsessed with exfoliation. And what I'm noticing is that when you over exfoliate your skin, and the reason people are over exfoliating their skin is because they don't realize that the agents that are in, the active ingredients that are in the skincare that they're buying are exfoliants, even if it doesn't say exfoliant. So vitamin C could be considered an exfoliant because if you use it consistently, it starts to take off the top layer of skin. Alpha hydroxy does that. Benzoyl peroxide, all of those things take off the top layer of skin and kind of exfoliate it. So then when you do your brush or your washcloth and you're now exfoliating with the powder, rice bran powder, your additional exfoliant, you don't realize actually your skin has been exfoliated the whole time with all of those different products, especially even with salicylic acid. So then you go into exfoliate it with that, you know, cleansing brush or a scrub or something, you're just traumatizing the skin. It's gonna get dehydrated and it's gonna shut down. It's gonna shut down, that's what I think. It just shuts down, it says, I can't, no more. You've been too aggressive with me, I'm not gonna give you what you're looking for, and what you're looking for is healthier skin. So you gotta love it, you gotta baby it, you gotta keep it simple, you gotta use way less products, moisturize your skin, hydrate it, And just try not to over exfoliate your skin, please. I hope I made sense today. I know it was probably a little bit rambly and all over the place, but I'm just seeing so many more people come in. I feel so heartbroken for them because you can see that they are so confused. They're like, I've done everything right. What's wrong? Well, you can fix it. Just be a little more patient, be more loving to yourself, be a little more kind, use way less, and just give yourself a little bit more time to ease into using all of these things. And please stop using so many things that your skin isn't going to even absorb. You guys are wasting money here. Like, your skin can only absorb so much. So when you're putting 20 serums on your face, please, it's not going in. There's only a layer or two that it can soak into. So anyway, as always, stay gorgeous. Ask your questions below this video, and I'll see you really soon in a new video. Bye-bye.